Very exciting game last night. The Miami Heat making easy work of the Indiana Pacers. Spo putting a little challenge out there, and the Heat responded very well. Great way to start the road trip. Great. And look, that place, I said this yesterday going into that game. I didn't think it was going to be an easy game because, all jokes aside with the TJ Warren stuff, and he is trash. This is officially your name now, sir. But I thought that they were the toughest team the Heat had faced defensively all year.
As far as defense,
they're very intense. Nate McMillan has just got them coached very, very well. So
lately, like they gave somebody gave a stat of like 3 of their last 4 games or 4 of the last 5 they're giving up 118 points.
And they have been. They have been giving up a lot of points, including losing to the Hawks, who are the worst team in the league. So it's maybe coming back out into earth a little bit for them with all that they've had to go through, but still, that's a good team, and they've been a good team at home. They're 23-15 on the season, and the Heat went out there and they whooped them. Can I hear the Pacers call again yesterday, Robbie? Because this was my favorite of the most, because they were especially their play-by-play guy, because he was so upset that Jimmy Butler was blowing kisses and nobody seemed to care. He's like, well, he's out there blowing kisses. How come nobody sees this? Why is this? Why doesn't anybody notice this?
And Jimmy Butler with all the smiles because the Heat have a 23-point lead, and that's on Butler.
See, and now he better watch. He just got technical and thrown out. They just threw him out. Because T.J. Warren, what T.J. Warren did was he taunted him after he got him to get the foul.
Are they not going to watch what Jimmy Butler did?
Well, that's after. They could have, but they didn't see what Jimmy Butler did. Now right here, solid defense, no question. That's a foul. No flop, that's a foul. But unfortunately, Butler turns and walks away, and you can see the clapping and following by T.J. Warren. That's what got called. And at that point, to what you saw, Butler basically waved bye-bye to it, but the officials were administering the action by T.J. Warren at the time, so they never saw that.
How do you not go back, though, Quinn, and look at that? He was blowing kisses. The same, I would say that's the same as what T.J. Warren did.
I'm not arguing that's the same, but I'm telling you, they're not going back that far. See, he's walking away, and he's still being taunted. Now, at that point, he recognizes there's a problem, and you can see they're administering what happened, and he did. He blew him a kiss. He totally blew him a kiss. No disagreement there.
I love that. He's so outraged.
He was blowing kisses.
How does he not notice?
He should be kicked out for that.
Yeah. That's the same.
He was blowing kisses.
Look, you can blow a kiss, but you can't follow the guy clapping your hand.
Right. Especially after you just got attacked.
Right.
So we're walking away. We're waltzing away, and Jimmy Butler's just, hey, just so because I can't give you a kiss on the lips from distance. Mwah. See ya. Bye-bye.
He was blowing kisses.
That guy was so outraged. What's this dude's name? Chris Denari? Oh, he was upset. Quinn, are you not listening to me here? He was blowing kisses. Why doesn't anybody see this?
He was blowing kisses.
So good. Oh, yes. Delightful. Man. I am tickled pink today, Robbie. What a great ruckus.
Tickled pink and ruckus.
I have to admit, at the time I thought it was like, bro, you guys are kicking their ass. So don't give them hope. Don't get the crowd riled up and let them back in the game because the crowd was dead. They were getting their ass kicked. And now they have this new hope to try to come back and win the game. They hit 2 quick threes after that. I'm like, oh, bro, come on.
No hope for them.
But thankfully the Heat won, so the ruckus is all cool. We can have all the fun now.
Let's if you guys are just waking up and you haven't heard Jimmy Butler yet, this is him post game in the locker room. T.J. Warren, he got himself kicked out of the game because Jimmy Butler he sunned him. He completely goaded him in getting himself kicked out of the game. And Jimmy Butler found it embarrassing that Nate McMillan thought that the right solution to stopping Jimmy Butler was to put T.J. Warren on him.
I think it's tough for him because I can guard him and he can't guard me. Like at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. But like I said, I think you just got to watch your mouth in certain situations. There's some that you just don't say as a man. And, I mean, he got to see me the next time because I feel like what he said was truly disrespectful. And it's all good because we see him again. I ain't scared of nobody. So, he talking about, oh, we're going to fight, this, that. It is what it is to me.
And then what did you notice the middle finger from him? And was the blowing of the kiss
soft? He's soft. He's not even in my league. Like nowhere near me. And if I was their coach, I would never put him on me ever again. He's like, no, put somebody else on me because I'm a Taz every time we play.
So is this sort of to be continued in the next game, you think?
For what? He can't do nothing with me. He can't do nothing. Like when I say that he's trash, like I mean that. He's not in my league. I take it as disrespect if you ever put him on me.
Hot damn. I love this, Leroy. Not only was it an ass kicking, but there's shenanigans.
You do.
Let's get to headlines.
This is WAXYAM South Miami and WSFS-FM HD2 Miramar, a radio.com sports station.
So Ruckus aside, the Miami Heat won last night.
Yes, they did.
Whooping up on the Indiana Pacers, 122-108. Honestly, it wasn't even that close. So they're up by 31 at one point in the fourth quarter.
No, it was not that close.
They were screwing around a little bit in the fourth quarter.
They were just like, all right, whatever. You know, it was funny. It was funny seeing them up like 25 and Goran Dragic being so upset with the officials that he got called for his first foul.
That's right.
Goran Dragic was up there pleading with the officials, please, what? What you do? Why I get called? And I was like, Gogi, you guys are up 30.
And it clearly was a foul on Goran. He did throw the shoulder in there.
I mean, he goes out there. They never give him any calls. You know, he'll get his damn face he'll get his face beat in, and they'll be like, foul on Dragic. But if he gives a little iron shoulder into somebody, then they're just like, nah, sorry, offensive foul. Foul on Dragic.
He used to always get the call where he'd do the mini James Harden where he'd fling his legs down and get called for 3 free throws. He tried it yesterday, but they changed the rule so you only get 2 free throws. You don't get the.
He got it against Portland, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he did get it up against Portland.
Yeah, he does do that move. I like it. He's an assassin. He's an assassin. Goran Dragic, by the way, you better watch him in a fight. They got a lot of tough guys on this team, but Goran Dragic, don't sleep. Hey, don't sleep on Gogi.
Hey, no.
The Heat are now second in the East, by the way, thanks to the Celtics losing last night.
So good. Second in the East, Leroy. Second. Mm-hmm. What a year. Man.
I mean, second in the East is a big difference. I mean, aside from them.
Okay, but you don't start. But hold on. Playoffs don't start today. Relax.
I know, but
it's good to be in second. You know, that's great. That's whatever.
I'm just trying to alert the people. There's a big difference between the second and the third seed because the 6th seed Pacers are 8 games over 500, and there's a solid 5 games up on the 7th seed, although the 7th seed is the Heat's nemesis, the Orlando Magic.
Yeah. You know, listen, they say the championship goes through Orlando. You can't hold Larry O'Brien until you get rid of this curse of beating the Magic.
No, they don't.
No, that's what they say.
Who the hell's they?
People.
People. What do you mean, you people?
People say the championship goes through Orlando. You have to topple this juggernaut that is the Orlando Magic.
It's amazing. Is that not the most amazing thing in the last 5 years?
It's weird.
I don't like weirdest thing.
I don't like it.
And if you want more of this Jimmy Butler ruckus tonight on the Daily Show with Trevor Noah, he will be on at 11 o'clock.
All right. I like it.
Well, I mean, what are the odds?
Lots to talk about. Poor TJ Warren's going to get embarrassed on national television again.
You think they're going to say, hey, oh, no, it's recorded, so.
Oh, it's recorded, but they're going to ask him about it.
No, I'm talking about the dump for dump purposes.
Oh, man.
It's Comedy Central.
It was crazy. Yeah, like the Indiana postgame, they get loose, man. Like the first time they aired it, they were like, nope, there were no bleeps. They must have just gone straight to him. Yeah. Because normally this stuff is on delay. This stuff is on delay, which is why the Heat post-game show decided not to air it, which was a huge bummer to me. So I had to go pirate stream it and go get the Indiana feed. Thankfully, some Yahoo Carnival barker who was offended at Jimmy Butler's cursing posted it on his Twitter account, so I was able to watch it there. But they did not bleep anything. It was awesome. Shout out to them. I know that, Robbie, makes you completely nervous because of fine purposes, but there's no fine. It's on cable. We cool. Okay. You just got to apologize, baby.
Late at night, I'm sure you can get away with it.
Yeah, in Indiana, they like to let the expletives fly. That's how it rolls over there. It's fantastic. Do you have the call, Robbie, of that Bam dunk and one? Because Jimmy Butler was so happy after he got that dunk, Leroy. I mean, because this team, he's in the midst of the team chanting, Jimmy sucks, and the Heat are just whooping him, just putting it on him,
whooping him,
and Bam gets a dunk right through, and Jimmy Butler like a proud papa's just like, look at this guy, look at him.
Robinson's got 3 on the way, off the rim, and the rebound to Jimmy Butler. Butler back inside to Bam. Bam slams it down, and he is fouled, and he'll go to the line as Jimmy Butler says, yeah. He got it into his big man down inside. 17 points for Bam now.
Man, what a little tandem those guys are. It's really, I mean, it's really crazy to see the growth from Bam Adebayo this year.
I would tell you what, they got me off of my size thing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, the Heat needed a big man.
Yeah. Well, look, I didn't say they need him to win. I'm saying that when the game slows down, how's it going to work? But they kind of covered up with the zone. You know,
a little bit. But I mean, I tell you, but the thing that's been so impressive with Bam though is those moves inside the post, like his soft touch. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, I'm not saying he was not Fiddler Crab level. I mean, let's not get crazy.
No.
But to think that he's added this much polish in a year where they're really relying on him offensively is so impressive. And to think this is kind of just scratching the surface. You know, you talk about all these guys who get to go through these leaps and bounds, and he's kind of just in his first year of doing that.
Right. Like he is where Jay Rich was last year, where they told Jay Rich, go be the guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Except that he has Jimmy Butler next to him.
He's handling it a little bit better.
He's handling it better, and he also has a better running mate to go handle it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. He doesn't have to be the guy.
Yeah, the guy. But there are dates where he is the guy.
Right.
And there was, by the way, there was multiple brawls last night. You had the Celtics and the Spurs have a brawl.
Somebody threw a beer can on the floor.
But the biggest brawl last night wasn't the Warren ruckus. It was in the Venezuelan Baseball League. Did you guys see this?
Did you see this?
No.
This was crazy. So the guy's up to bat. They throw a pitch, and he just straight up takes his bat and hits the catcher. I'll get it for you right here, so you could bring this. This is crazy.
Dude, don't we need some backstory?
I don't know what the backstory is. I didn't even consider it. I was just like, what's going on here? And dude is up at the plate, and all of a sudden something happens, and he's just like, bang, right into the dude's arm.
Wow.
Yeah, the guy who got hit got hit by a pitch in the rear. It looked like it was on purpose, and then the batter took it out on the catcher.
Isn't Miguel Rojas in the Venezuelan League right now? Like, isn't he just doing some...
I would say this. I've always wondered this. Why would you throw a little tiny baseball at a guy holding a big piece of wood?
Right.
Right? And for some reason, they never, ever think that guy with the bat is not going to do anything. Got a ball thrown behind him, swung the bat.
Time to use my weapons too.
So maybe that'll stop people from throwing at fools.
Crazy.
But it's not, right? Like, if you can launch a baseball at me, why can't I hit you with my bat?
Fair's fair. What's fair is fair.
That'll stop people from throwing at you.
Yep.
Somebody get clocked with a bat. Now, that's when they ought to stop that. That's why they ought to stop that nonsense with the throwing at people. But baseball won't do that. Oh, that's the game. That's the game.
Unwritten rules.
Unwritten rule.
Unwritten rules.
That's pretty ridiculous that there's rules in a sport where you can hurl a ball at somebody.
Well, he was blowing kisses at him. That's why he hit him with the bat.
He was blowing kisses.
I mean, Quinn, are you not seeing this? He's out there. He's blowing kisses.
He was blowing kisses.
Wait.
Quinn's like, calm down, man.
Are they being too nice or are they resorting to the thuggery? You know what I'm saying?
He was blowing kisses.
What's going on here? I mean, how do they not go back and look at that? Could you imagine if the referee went back and saw that Jimmy Butler blew kisses? He's like, listen, another technical on Butler. Blowing kisses. He's out of the game. Ridiculous statement. Even like, and the dude, his analyst is thinking to him, he's like, hey man, calm down, relax. He blew kisses. He goes, yes, you're right. He blew a kiss. I can't dispute that there. Well, yeah, there's nothing to. Who's disputing? Do you think Jimmy Butler was trying to hide it? He was out here like Cupid with these smooches.
Yeah, he was. waving to everybody.
Yeah.
He was blowing kisses.
I don't understand.
And one of the problems is that
Next thing
look, there would be more outrage, but nobody was there. And they got
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Indiana's the best fans in the NBA.
unless
He was
the team's
blowing
down
kisses.
by 25, and they're just like every other fan base.
I don't understand. I got a question for Steven. We're back after this.